Welcome back to Nearly Logical's Let's Play of RimWorld. In our last episode, we acquired a prisoner, and we talked a little bit about playing Project Zomboid. Um, this I'm actually recording back to back, so we'll have a little bit of leeway. So I won't know what you guys think about that until later. So you don't have to worry so much about that. Coffee is going to have a mental break at some point. But otherwise, he seems to be doing good. Her needs are relatively well met. She is having okay thoughts. I think we'll put her on the friendly chat diet, where we will talk to her about how wonderful it is to be in our colony. And Gartner, you need some friendly chats too. Meanwhile, I should arrange to build them some places to live, because they will be unhappy if they finally give in to my quite reasonable demands that they join us, only to not have their own potted plant. So we will put red here. We will put blue here. I mean, it's all about the coloring. I mean, I don't know about you guys, but that is the whole reason I play this game, is to watch the coloring happen. Sleeping. Bam and bam. Give them a nice little lamp right at the foot of their beds. That. And finally, the piece de resistance, the potted plant. So this should, when we do finally get them in, it will be a good day. In addition, I feel that we should continue buffing up our secondary line of security. Put that in there. We'll put some in there. It'll be wonderful. I will put turret here. Turret here. Now these will not have any power because they're too far away from the power grid. So, we will run a nice power line out like this, and everyone will be happy. Anyway, hold on a second. It sounds like there's someone at the door. I will be right back after a quick cut. Sorry about that, folks. It took a little while, so I've forgotten a bit of what I was doing, but let's just get back into the swing of things. I was looking at Morris, and I noticed that his happiness was down because he's not in a room, and that's because there's this rock blocking his entrance area, and they won't remove it because we don't have any dumping areas. So I'm going to make some more dumping areas over here. That will help it a bit, as well as I've decided I want to kill this Boomrat. So the first thing we're going to have to do is sell these. I'd rather get the money than end up losing them to explosions. And then I'm just going to put 2 mines in here and detonate them. And once that happens, hopefully there will be a dead Boomrat. In addition, I would like to set up some security checkpoints around here so that we can have more control over entrances and exits to this area. Right now, there's this huge area that people will just walk right through. So I'm going to start here. Nice little line down there. Leave some space. Make a nice little line there. And hopefully that will give us a little bit of control. And we'll probably build some form of trap in here, as well as up here, just to, funnel the people in a little bit more. Okay. Let's detonate this, and hopefully, is there a dead Boomrat? Yes, there is. We will unforbid it, as well as we will sell this remaining blasting charge. We don't need it anymore. And we should probably set our food back up again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, and a sunlight. Trading ship. It is a farming vessel. Okay. I don't really care about farming vessels. We have more than enough food, so I'm just gonna let that go. But what I am gonna do is trim up, well, I'm going to put it on fast forward, and then I'm going to trim up our home zone so that it covers our new additions. So it'll cover that, as well as this over here. And then let's look at our mineral situation. We have 600 minerals, which is good. We then don't seem to have any that need to be hauled in, as far as I can tell. So I'm going to start having them mine out a bit more minerals. So that'll help a bit. So like that, and that. And raiders have landed. Okay. So... and we lost all of our power. Okay. Yeah, we lost all of our power. That's on fire, so that's wonderful. And we have raiders to deal with. They're up here. See here, there's a pirate with an Lee Enfield, a pump shotgun, another grenadier, because those are our favorite, and an Uzi. It looks like they are going to... well, I have no clue where they're going to come through. We'll just have to keep watching them and see what happens. Oh, there are 5 of them, not 4 of them. So we'll just keep watching them. I'm pretty sure these guys have enough stuff to do, like, oh, fix everything. I'm going to go down here and turn off these auto turrets so that we don't have to worry about them draining power, because we just lost most of our power, and I would really like those batteries to fill up a little, you know, so they can have their light, which is obviously... okay, here they come. So they're coming in. I want to slow it down so that we can get as many of them as possible. Got it. And... okay, that's a bunch of them. That guy's not going to get done. But what we can do... we have these up here. Is everyone asleep or is someone still up? Everyone's asleep still, I think. No, someone isn't. Where are you? It is... Abbott. Oh, Abbott is here. Oh, and he was going to go to sleep. So maybe our mines will take care of this before they even wake up. Because these guys are pretty heavily hurt. Except for Ro, who's not hurt at all. But he'll learn to deal with that in a sec. Good job. Okay, they're going to head through there, which is going to make them an easy target for that mine. So we have 2 hurt people. Whitaker, I want you to equip a pistol. I also want to turn these guns on. There we go. Actually, he's a shipwright. So Whitaker, if you're in the army, I want you to melee him. Okay, well, you can melee Reed then instead. Or no one. So the reason we want to melee them is that we can't capture them if we don't melee them. They'll just count as... they'll get killed by the bullets. Bullets apparently are not particularly useful for dealing with bad guys in such a way. But I'm gonna unforbid these corpses. Let the bullets come through. We're gonna need some more graves, because we always need more graves around here. Building ourselves a nice little cemetery. Let's take a bunch of graves. Ah, dang it, I can't just drag and drop. Okay. So there's some graves. Unforbid him. Unforbid his weapon. That should give everyone plenty of work to do. And then we'll want to put in some more explosives up here, where they will be effective in case of another raid. And we'll put a bunch more in so that we'll have more choices. Also, fix up this little line. This is the last bastion of defense. Well, the last bastion of defense is pretty much these guns here. What I'd like to do, though, is get some more power into the grid. And this looks like a good place for it. So, while I have the resources, let's sell that. And throw down a generator. And we'll also throw down some walls here. And we will sell this one as well. They still have a path to get to us, so they probably won't spend their time busting down the walls. So that'll be a good thing. Okay, so our things are back up. Oh. I'm surprised no one pointed that out to me. I only gave these guys sleeping spots, not actual beds. And you know what? We like beds here. We don't need them to have crappy little sleeping spots. Thoughts. These guys are really quite happy with us. So why don't we start trying to recruit him and recruit her? So probably by the time their beds get made, they will be ready to have ready to join us. I saw someone building a structure to make kind of a trapway, where they did something like, let's pause it, so like this. And then same thing on this side. To kind of provide a little bit of a box area. And then that is perfect. We can stick a mine in the middle. Get them all clustered up. We'll throw some mines on the outside. We will cancel some places for some doors. And a few little inside pieces. That. And what we will throw down instead is some sandbags. They have a spot to shoot from. And so what can happen is if I need to have my people defend my base, I can have them do it from within the structure rather than worrying about dealing with the external structure. Cancel that. Bender has arrived and is joining the colony. Okay, Bender is here. So that means we need to make more rooms. Okay. It's red, blue, so this next one's going to be a green carpet. We will then throw the metal tile down because that is the most important part of the room, except for the pot. Can't forget how important pots are. Throw in a bed, a standing lamp, and finally the piece de resistance, the pot. We have recruited him. Okay, so that's those two. We're still working on her. Why is that door sideways? I don't understand. This does not give me any understanding. Okay, so that metal spot is out. This one looks like it's going to be out soon. We still got a bunch of metal over here, so that'll be good. I will put the mining on this as well. This is looking okay. Cut cut that down. We're starting to run out of metal, which means we're going to be more and more reliant upon spaceships to deliver us the metal that we need, or we can try to dig deeply and greedily into the walls. Once we get this, so okay, we got the trap set up. We successfully recruited Coffee. Have no more, oh no, we successfully Pollard. We have no more prisoners. We have a total of 8 people in our wonderful, wonderful base. He needs to get buried so people aren't staring at his corpse all the time. And I will go put some security doors on this structure so that people can't just get through it. And I will also make sure that there's always a gun or 7 on hand by putting in a pair, well, by putting in a single metal rack, because that's all we have room for. I will then probably work my way over here so we can get some power, connect the system, and generally have a good time. We need to designate this area as home so that we will put out fires in this area, because, you know, fires are bad things, especially during lightning storm. Like that. And I think that's going to be it for now. Well, let's throw in these equipment racks while I still remember. But that's going to be it for now, guys. I hope to see you next time when we continue to try to screw ourselves over / make a better base. We're controlling more of the area, although I'm a little worried about the amount of metal left on the map. Anyway, thanks and have a good day.